Hi guys. Shayla's dying again. I'll just take over for a minute.
Jesus, okay.
You
What?
can say hi to the people. We're recording.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't talk.
Okay, so
Hi.
um, how's everybody doing? Um,
You're not
we're
answering in real time, so that's a
I
little
know,
awkward.
I know. I just they can answer to themselves in their heads.
Mhm.
Um, we're filming today, obviously, and the
Yes.
tradition now is that I make Shaylee laugh as I hit record. And
No, I came really close to the screen, and I am so sorry for the horrendous angle you probably got.
well, Kyle can edit some of that out as long as he gets the laughter. That's the main cog in that wheel. So, and that was a really weird expression. Anyways, today's episode is going to be a bit of a different one. So it's not like a traditional episode format where we have a topic per se. The idea this week was because we're really close, kind of to the end of the pandemic and things like that.
Knock
We're
on.
knock on wood, barring some catastrophic type of strain or whatever you want to call it. We wanted to do kind of a thank you episode to everybody around. We hope you laughed, not shed a tear.
You came to watch, so we give you a cheer.
I will start. Obviously, we're gonna thank our parents. That goes without saying.
Yeah.
It's not even necessarily the support that they've given us as far as the YouTube channel. It's just the support in life in general.
Yeah,
And
legit. Like, especially for me, because, like, you lived with your parents already, so nothing really changed with that dynamic. As soon as the pandemic started, my parents had to put up with me for 7 months in their house doing all of the shit.
yeah, and I can speak from experience and say that her parents are incredible people, as are mine. So, thank you to them. Um, for me personally, I have a few friends I'd like to shout out, just because they did everything in their power to keep us all together as a friendship group and things like that. So, shout out to the one person that always comes to our live streams, Annie. Well, thank you for everything you did for us as a YouTube channel and me as a person, always checking up on me, always making sure we're talking and forget that humans exist. So, thank you for that. Appreciate it. There's a few others. Obviously, my cousin Derek, who I've talked about before in previous episodes, has come back to her and live here and has been helping me work out and improve my body and improve, a lot of different things about my life. So thank you to him. Who else? I should let you go next. Who you got?
No, I was just gonna pop in on yours before you finished your list. Thank you to your friend group in general for letting me intrude on your friend group.
Well, I mean, they love you more than they love me. Let's be realistic here. It's not even close. Um,
That's not true. They love you. They just show it in very odd ways.
just wait till the comment section down below. It's gonna be all just yeah. No, we like her better. Yeah, but thank you to those people. Before I forget, thank you to our editor Kyle
Yes,
for
Kyle.
so.
We love you and we love all the effort.
Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it a great deal. I guess we should give some examples of what people have done for us over this time, and I guess over our lives and everything else.
If we ever pop off, there's gonna be so many memes.
Yes, we're going to have to make shirts. Um, Again, Annie, I could go down the list in particular, but just the way this all started, it was scary and everything else. That she was like, "No, we're doing movie nights and we're making this happen."
Yeah.
So I appreciate you. Even in my toughest weeks, you were always like, "Okay, well, what are we gonna do, man?" So you can take your mind off it. So we would watch stupid shows, and I would laugh. So
Yeah.
you've always been that person. So I appreciate you.
And
Um,
like Sorry, I
No, go ahead. I
told you
was
the
done.
ADD was bad today.
I was done,
Anyway,
I promise.
anyway, and like I'm not gonna call anybody in particular out because I'm not sure you want to be involved in this video, but same with my friends. Like I feel like over this pandemic, I've found a tribe. As corny as that sounds, and as tiny as they may be, I have found a tribe of people that, between individual friendships and like my theater group and all of that, you guys have just made me feel really welcome and really useful, for lack of a better word. So that's been nice.
Yeah. Well, again, her play was incredible, and I'm sorry again that you haven't seen Brian
Brian
Vision.
Vision is that
But
yet?
from what I've seen from the Q&A after that, they all love you to death, which I'm not surprised, honestly.
They all love everybody to death. We all love
Um,
each other to death. It's great.
no, but you guys have a great group, and it's awesome to see. So, last that is coming to mind, and certainly not least, is my co-host here to my
Oh
right.
no. Oh no.
You are always a go-getter and always do your thing. And I wouldn't be doing this channel without you because you have the mentality of we should just do it and see what happens. And I never had that mentality before I met you. So being able to do this stuff with you has been really fun over the last few months. Whether this channel pops off or doesn't, it doesn't matter to me. But I mean, from my perspective, it's been a fun little thing we've been doing for
Yeah, I
5
agree.
or 6 months and playing weird games in between on Twitch and all the other stuff. We still have to keep
We gotta
doing
go back
that.
to Twitch streaming, dude.
Let's listen. If it wasn't for the Fire Guys and Unravel, I'd be doing it right now.
Oh, come on. We have to get past them eventually.
Okay, but I'm not doing it on Twitch anymore. We might as well just stream it on this channel. So
I mean,
look out
yeah,
for
that's
that.
valid.
Look out for that going
Yeah,
forward.
I
If
will
you
make him do it eventually because my controller has been sitting in a bucket for probably a solid month now with me not touching it because I've had no time in my life. So give me an excuse to game.
yeah, I can do that. But anyway, thank you for everything you've done for me as far as, bringing my mood up and everything else.
Dude, I don't do it. You are that person for me. You're the one that's like, you know what, this is gonna work out and we're gonna make it work and let's go. You are that person for me too. So.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I've always. That's kind of my MO as a person. I've always been like the go, believe in people person and everything else. So, but for me, it's different because I've never really had that second cheerleader in my corner, as opposed to my parents and everything else. So, I just thought of this now. I would also be remiss, and because I know both of them watch this channel, so Shaylee can certainly pipe in. Our instructional assistants from school, thank you for everything you guys did for us over the years. I don't publicly often, say it, and I should more often, but you molded me into somebody who can function occasionally on his own. Occasionally. I say that.
Oh,
I
you
say
have
that
more than
occasionally.
See, this is where I come in with the. Okay, see, now I get weird because I'm about to be like, you have more than a K. You are far more functional than I will ever be, and you know it.
I as far as real world functionality, sure. As far as disabled functionality and getting into bed and peeing and everything else, not so much.
Yeah, that's. I mean, in fairness, I can also barely do that at this point.
But I mean, you definitely have that in you as well. There's a lot of the stuff as far as adulting's concerned, and I don't blame you for it. Let's be honest.
I'm so bad at adulting.
No, it's just that you're not a fan of it. Like most of the finances and stuff like that bores you, and I get that.
Yeah, it's
So-
disgusting, and I hate it, and I don't understand it half the time anyway. So you are the adult in this relationship, and always will be. And thank you for balancing out my squirrel brain because, holy crap!
See, if we ever moved in together, half of the apartment would be the stuff that I have, like the bookkeeping stuff, and the other half would be fluffy stuffed animals.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die! He's so fluffy!
Over there.
Yes, and just chaos everywhere. Like, if you could see more than just my background right now, you would be very ashamed of me because holy crap.
Well, you're eventually gonna clean when you get your life figured out here. Is there anybody that comes to mind for you that you want to just mention that has just helped you out?
There should be a ton of, well, like, I was briefly mentioning, like, the staff here earlier, especially the ones that I'm closer to, like, just having people, still come in and come to work amidst the scariness that is COVID to make sure that we can function is like, yay, thank you for
Yes.
allowing me to continue existing.
Yes, absolutely, that makes sense. I don't know if anybody from my office watches this, but if you do, thank you to you guys for just allowing me to work from home and keeping me safe from all this
And
stuff.
pretty much everybody in our lives for being super adaptable and just rolling with it and being like, okay, this is what we're doing now, great.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big day for me up here in a couple of days. I'm going back to the office for the first time, just to clean out
Oh,
my
your desk is gonna be so grimy and gross.
just to clean my desk and deliver some files. But it'll be nice to see some familiar faces. So thank you to those people that have just understood from the get go. You're not coming back right away, so I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
And like even the fact that I was able to get a job this summer, like you guys made me working within the building that I live in work so that I didn't have to leave and subject either you guys or myself to dangerous COVID stuff.
Yes.
So yay.
Keep in mind, this is all predicated on the idea that eventually COVID's going to be over, and on July 11th, the third phase of the reopening plan, which means no masks and everything else, you can have everything up to full capacity, is going to be a thing. And with that in mind, our channel will probably change a little bit based on the availability of us to see each other. And
You'll be coming to do things involving the M word and immediately freaking out, I'm sure.
yes. So again, I would like to ask you guys, and I know we haven't been active and everything else. I would like to ask you guys what you'd like to see us do. If you got any ideas, drop them down below.
We already have a couple, but like we want to start sorry, I keep
No, continue. That's perfect.
like we already have a couple. Like we have ideas of we want to do more in-person outings and adventures and like testing our abilities, for lack of a better way to put it. So we've already got, can I spoil it?
Yeah, go ahead.
We've already got like ballroom dancing on tap. Brian wants to convince me to do a cooking class, which
I do.
But I might make him do an acting class because I've been getting into theater, as you all know, because I left for like weeks. So We'll see. But if there's any more of that kind of stuff that you guys want to see us try and do, or even just like physical tasks, for lack of a better way to put it, or whatever, give us ideas.
What do you want to see us do as a couple with CP? Just like, as weird as that sounds, just what do you want to see us try? Because
probably fail at.
there's a lot of stuff that just is basic for the average able-bodied person that is not so basic for us. So in that regard, we can show you how we adapt and everything else.
Yeah. Like even simple little stuff. Like I know a bunch of YouTube channels that do like how I open a can, how I open a door, how I bend over and pick something up. Like if you want to do something that basic too, like let us know and we totally can.
Yeah. It's just not gonna necessarily be like, we'll still do episodes like these, but it's just not necessarily gonna be
different.
all podcast type formats, is all I'm saying.
And I mean, as much as the hermit within me prefers this format, it'll be nice to do more in-person stuff and expand a little bit.
Yeah, I'm getting a GoPro and a body camera and everything else, so we're gonna try and do some outside outings and see how they go. And there's ballroom dancing is not up my alley at all.
It might be up mine, but also I have no rhythm. I am a singer, so
we're gonna be bad, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. cooking is just something I want to see Shay do.
Oh,
Uh,
I'm gonna burn down the building. You know this, right? Like, ugh.
I absolutely do, yeah.
And you're okay with dying that way then?
Man, you imagine how many views we're gonna get? I'll have to give Kyle access to my computer if we die in the cooking class so he can make sure the episode goes up. But yeah, it was kind of just spur of the moment idea I had this morning because we were talking last night about how often people do stuff for us and everything
Yeah, I was in
else.
a mood and got all weird about it. Then he was like, let's turn it into an episode. And I was like, "Okay."
Well, I was thinking because you added more of like sometimes we hate the fact that we need as much help as we do.
I
And
really do.
and then I realized that we don't often thank the people that give us the help.
No, like as bad as this sounds, we've come to expect it because we have no other choice.
Right.
If we don't have the help, we don't function, so it's just become a normal thing that we occasionally forget to, well, more than occasionally, forget to, like, be appreciative of. Even though we are
Yeah.
a ton.
Like a lot. And so this episode is for you guys. You know who you are, and the final group that we should thank for the next minute and a half to make it 20 minutes or so or thereabouts is the people that have watched these videos.
Mm-hmm.
I know I
We would
thanked
be
you.
nowhere without an audience.
Yes, I know I thanked you after episode 1 when you guys popped off and we had a whole bunch of views and everything else. But the truth is, this channel is still small, but we know you guys are watching and the ones that are close to us are watching. So the fact that you are is incredible. Thank you so much.
Yes.
It's been a wild 4 months or 5 months of a journey of a
It
ride.
really has. Like when we look back and like see how quickly like subscribers amassed, views and words, but you know, like it all happened really, really, really fast, and it's kind of surreal.
Yeah, it's like the fact that we even have 39 or 40 subscribers, but the fact that we even have that many is just mind-boggling. And we've had people reach out to us from all kinds of different walks of life. So incredible, and thank you.
Yeah, we have 39, and it's been 4 months. Like that's insane.
Yeah, and thank you so much for all that. We didn't realize what the show would mean to a lot of you, so
We didn't think we'd be entertaining. Like not even close.
yeah, not even slightly. And I know I'm a giant goof, as many of you saw in the picture I posted on our Facebook page. But I'm also a big sap. So,
Are you good? Like, do I need to?
yeah, no, we're good. I didn't mean to get weird. I did though. So anyway, thank you. And you guys make everything we do possible, whether it's you watching us or making fun of us or
Cheering us on.
cheering us on no matter what we do. You understood when we needed to take a break so Shay could do her thing. You're going to understand.
Totally cool with it. You're still waiting on Brian Vision. That will happen.
It's going to happen, I promise. It's just give me some time, okay, guys? I'm not used to doing solo efforts. I don't.
Like, considering this was your idea, you don't do super well solo, do you?
No, like, I'm better having repartee, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Which is where
to
Squirrely
bounce
Brain
off
Me
from
comes in.
Somebody, so. But if you want to hear me talk for half an hour and be a complete goof, I can do that for you.
He did tell me when he does do Brian Vision, I do not get to pre-approve. I do not get to watch him record this. It's just a blind.
Yeah, it's a blind
So
recording.
if you want me to blind react to him reacting to my play, we could also do that.
Yeah, there's not much I have to add for the rest of this video. So, thank you very much for watching. Click subscribe if you really like it. Tell all your friends, and don't forget the
Click the notification bell so you never miss one of our posts. And we will see you next time.
See you soon.
Where are the stars tonight? Where are the movie stars?